Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, did you happen to see HG Tudor's video today? And he talks about the file or the dossier that MI5 has on, or M15, I think it's MI5. Anyways, they had, and it was a combination between MI5 and MI6. And apparently it was called the red file or red flag or something, or Delta file or something on Meghan Markle. And I thought, how in the world did he get to this? Apparently it was sealed and put away, and he explains how the Queen dismissed it and thought she'd be able to just help Meghan become royal. And felt that, you know, let's let her have a couple of kids and we'll send them on some fantastic tours and, you know, bend the knee almost. Even though the report said all these things about Meghan. I thought, how does HG Tudor have access to a sealed file, MI5 file? So I thought, well, I'm going to read. I was listening, and something caught my ear. And I thought, this is real. And I'm going to tell you what it is. And only other Canadians will understand this. When she was in Toronto, she apparently on this this file, because if it was in Toronto, it would be MI6, right? 5 is within the UK, 6 is outside. 6 is what Bond was, 007. 5 is within in the UK. 5 is slow horses. That's the way I keep it straight. This piqued my interest and my ears perked up, is that she met with Gerald Butts, who had Trudeau's ear, who is Trudeau's side piece. Not a lot of people knew about that. Not a lot of people know who Gerald Butts is outside of Canada. He didn't hold any political office. He didn't hold any elected office. He wasn't the Governor General. He never held any really high established office that international people would know about. We all complained about him here in Canada and said he was actually the one who was ruling Canada. See, clock agrees, because Trudeau was just too stupid. He was very active on X. And again, only Canadians really knew who he was. So when Gerald Butts' name came up in the video and that Meghan had a secret meeting with him, I thought this actually makes this more legitimate to me. So I listened to it a second time. And because the first time I was like, oh, come on, HG. How in the world did you get this sealed red file on Meghan Markle, or access to it, or whatever? So I'm going to read the cards about how true this is. The Queen's response after all the things that Meghan put them through. I won't spoil the ending for you if you want to go listen to it. That's his video, and I'm not going to take that away from him for you to listen to it. I want to know how much of it was true and how much of it was embellished. Let's put it politely, embellished for creative flourishes. So let's find out. Or does HG, did he do his research and understand who Gerald Butts was? I mean, he's no longer active in the Canadian government because Trudeau no longer is. Honestly, he was Trudeau's right-hand man. And I don't believe people outside of Canada knew who he was. Actually, a lot of Canadians didn't even realize who he was. So as soon as I heard that name, and the fact that Meghan would have had a meeting with him really made a lot more sense. So let's find out. So the King of Wands is actually going to be somebody high up in MI5 that gave H.G. Tudor access to that. Or here's my other theory: is H.G. Tudor MI5? Five of Cups, despondency, despair. Well, apparently that's how the Queen felt afterwards. Oh, Eight of Wands, a trap of your own making. The Hermit in reverse. Two of Cups and Three of Pentacles. Okay, I think that H.G. Tudor knows somebody who has access to that file. I think this would be H.G. Tudor working on his own, as he himself says that. So the Hermit here in reverse. I think H.G. Tudor knows somebody who gave him access to that information. Here it is right here, working with somebody, in agreement with somebody. I'm going to say that this is Harry and this is Meghan. Because there's parts in there that one of the reasons the Queen allowed it is because she just wanted to see her grandson happy. And possibly at that point he was mourning, losing the second most qualified girlfriend he ever had. And along comes Meghan, the perpetual victim, and history is made. I think I'm going to say H.G. Tudor knows somebody in there. I'm not going to, unless a King of Wands lands on this Hermit, I don't think H.G. Tudor's MI5, although there are honeypots within our community. I don't think, let's continue to read here. Look at that, 2 8s, 8 of Cups. And that's, I swear to God, this card is stalking me whenever I talk about Harry and Meghan or, was she offered to walk away at some point? Interesting, because it was called a red file. And the recommendations is run, 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 run away, Harry, run away. And actually the recommendations were to create interference. I'm wondering if part of that file that's missing, if she was offered to walk away. There, embattled, 9 of Wands. Ooh, Temperance in reverse. And look at that, 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups. I'm going to say that the part for Harry to walk away is true. This would be running the interference. This would be drawing battle lines. This would be making things impossible to happen. Like, for example, one of the things were to, just make that they couldn't get together because Harry was always busy, or deny security, denying meetups, that kind of thing. So I think right here is the plan to stop Harry from seeing her. I honestly do. I think this was the plan. Interesting, on the 2 of Cups, and then 2 of Cups is in reverse with the Temperance on there, to make it really difficult for them to get together here so that Harry would eventually walk away. So here she is, the victim, and here's Harry walking away. 8, another 8. Another 8. They knew this would never work. I'm going to tell you right now, H.G. Tudor I don't believe he's MI5, because that is a possibility, how you have access to those files. I'm going to say he didn't have to pay for those files at all. Somebody wanted those files out. Somebody wanted that information out. There it is. There's the offer of the information. Somebody wanted H.G. Tudor to put that information out there about how they felt about Meghan Markle. Let's see if we can, it's the family. Somebody in the line of succession. That one of the things in the file was that there was a Sandringham prenup in that Meghan Markle could never get the maximum claim she could have in case of divorce is 25 million pounds. The family put the family somehow got, there's some kind of plan. There was a plan here that this information about this file got out. And it's somebody in the line of succession. It's definitely the family. I'm going to say H.G. Tudor is not MI5, but he knows somebody who is. And he's known them for a very long time. And he's very trustworthy with the family. He will not spill how he got this information. Look at this. So this is the actual dossier that they have on her, collecting all this information under the sneakily, right? Like they had access to her bank accounts in Canada. There was a big balloon whale payment that they weren't too sure where it came from. As soon as I heard that, I thought, that's that Texas girl who told us she was approached to be Harry's girlfriend. Anyways, this is the sneaky information that they were collecting on her, and it's in reverse. So now it's been released. It's been exposed. We only know 40% of it. We do not know all of it. I don't think any of it's made up, but I also think that's only 40% of what they had that was to be shared with HG Tudor. There's the video right there, the communication. Incoming news. It is true. It is all true. It is all true. Oh, look at this. Who is our chariot? Who is in control here? This is so the royal family can start healing. This is showing this is showing Meghan they have so much information on her. This was only 40% of what we were only told in that video. 40%. There's the video right there. All 4 8s are on the table. You know what 8s are? 8s are go back to the beginning. Ever seen the infinity symbol? The first major arcana, the magician, and the 8th major arcana, strength, each have the infinity symbol on them. They're the only 2 cards that have the infinity symbol. And that's because when you get to 8, you go back to the beginning. It's true. One of these days I'll have to explain that to you, but this is so that the royal family can, number one, this is shots fired, stop stabbing us in the back. We are done with the way you think you're going to ruin us. We are now in control. All these swords, all of this backstabbing, all of this is going to fall out. We're going to pick ourselves up and dust ourselves off, and we aren't putting up with any of your nonsense anymore. This 40% that came out is just the tip of the iceberg. Here's the crown. Look at, they only let a little bit out. This crown can easily fall all the way down and all the truth can come out because we're done being stabbed in the back. We're done with you trying to ruin us. I am in control now, says King William. And you just watch. Because you have to remember, William is MI6 trained. So he's got buddies there. Who have buddies. Remember, H.G. Tudor met Meghan Markle at Soho House. So he knows people. He knows people who know people for a very long time. He's trusted by the people who know him. He's trustworthy. This card is also trustworthy. If you look at this man here, look at the dogs. The dogs trust him. That means he's trustworthy. So yeah, go have a listen to it. If you haven't already, my cards are telling me that he's not MI5 or MI6. He knows somebody there. I think he's doing the family a favor. He was offered. I don't believe he's getting, he may be getting paid. He might be getting paid to do it. He might, because we do have the 10 here, but the 10 of Pentacles the 8 of Pentacles, meaning being paid for work, it's in reverse. Or it sometimes can mean you didn't get paid a lot, because here's the 4, right? 4 is 8 halved is 4. So he may have been like gotten a little bit of money to get for the production I mean, what's his productions? He talks into a mic. He reads, I mean, obviously, and there was like just one picture there, one static picture, and he talks into a mic. So there was, little to no production value there. It's true though. Go and have a listen to it. And it's this is shots fired to Meghan. We've got so much more on you. And we're ready to release it. We're ready to release all the secrets that we have of you, secrets that you may not even know that we have about you. That file has been opened. Here we go. He's in control. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.